parent fails that you remember? You as a parent?
Oh gosh, I was not recent, but when my daughter was like a little toddler, I took her out on a field trip, and we went to a ball game, and then we went to the mall, and we were doing all kinds of stuff, and then I drove her home. We were gone like 6-7 hours, and then this is probably gonna put me in jail. And then I drove her home. We were having the greatest time. I drove her home. She gets out of the car. She runs to the kitchen, grabs her high chair, and just starts shoveling Cheerios in her mouth. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't feed the child in like 7 hours. But so now I have thank God for Google Calendar, right? It's like, ding, feed your kid. But you're having too much fun. It's like, taking photos and not giving food.
She's still around.
She made it. She made it.
What have you learned about parenting from being on one of the greatest family shows on television?
What have I learned? Gosh, it's I don't know if any of the lessons are new as much as they are just sort of reinforcing what you already knew to begin with. Patience, learning that your kids are sort of ever changing as you are. Just they're almost doing it at a faster rate. And they have I have a 15-year-old daughter who has all of this responsibility right now and not a lot of power. And so that's probably where a little bit of the angst comes from, I mean, I know that would get on my nerves. So it's just about sort of listening and understanding the other person and sort of listening to their heart maybe, and not so much what's going on as much as it is their heart.
What is my recent parent fail?
When have you been a bad parent recently?
Well, preventing Krishna from wearing the heels she's wearing tonight here. She's my date. So I try to tell her, girl, it is a long red carpet. You're going to be cranky, and no one's going to look at your feet. It doesn't matter. But she's like, no, I'm wearing these heels. And I was like, okay, people have to learn lessons, themselves sometimes.
I don't know about a fail. I've been on my game recently. I've been home a lot, and I'm getting ready for a tour that starts in October. So I'm getting up with the babies at 7 a.m. and that morning time of when they have their bottles and we watch cartoons and walk around the house. It's magical.
Oh my gosh. My son is 17 months. He just learned to walk. So every time I turn around, he's falling, and his head is very big. So when he falls, his head just sort of leads. And he's had a few good bruises to the head, in the last couple of weeks. So it's impossible to keep track of. But
Get a helmet, maybe.
we try, a helmet, yeah. Just chain him to something.
I'm here for 5 weeks shooting right now. That's a major parent fail.
Yeah.
My kids are back home.
You win.
Right.
You win
Yeah.
the parent fail. Yeah. I mean, that's what you do. I think it's more of a navigation. Some days are better than others.